Hello, really welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I made this cute little gingerbread man. I absolutely love him. I think he is adorable. I love his sprinkle bow tie and his little gumdrop buttons, and his eyebrows remind me of that little gingerbread man from Shrek. Love that movie. Anyway, before I get into the tutorial, I obviously need to open up today's door on the advent calendar. If you haven't seen any of my other videos this season, you may not know what's going on, but basically I'm opening up a door on the advent calendar every single day, and in behind each door is a squishy. In order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment down below with the hashtag ChelseyDIYMess. I would like to know today though, where are you from? Like, I'm from the UK, right down the bottom, right out the way. I actually live in Cornwall in the UK, and yeah, right down the bottom, out the way of everybody. But I would like to know where you are from. Like, I find it so interesting when you guys comment going like you're from Germany or Poland or like the US, like all different places. I would just love to know where you are from. Anyway, I need to open up door number 21 of the advent calendar, so without further ado I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I have already spied out where today's door is. Oh, it is all the way over here, which you cannot see. So over there, can you see now? Hopefully you can. But behind door number 21 is this squishy. This is actually the apple stand by IBLOOM. It's just a really slow rising apple with a hole in the top so you can stand up your pen in it, and as you can see, the finger crinkles in that hole so well. And yeah, that's the one that's going to be included from today's video. And yeah, basically on Christmas Day I'm going to be announcing 5 winners randomly from all the videos throughout the season, and each of those winners will win 5 squishies each taken from the advent calendar. So anyway, I'm just going to get straight on into the tutorial of the gingerbread man.
So to start off with, I took some plush fabric, and this was just in a light beige colour because I wanted to make it a lighter kind of coloured gingerbread man. Nothing too like spicy or like dark or like overcooked. I wanted it to be nice and light. So this is the colour that I chose, and I basically drew out a gingerbread man using a Sharpie pen on the back side of one piece. I then popped it down onto another piece and cut this out again, and then I just sewed around the whole shape, leaving a little bit of a gap just so that I could turn the shape inside out. I then went ahead and removed any excess around each of like the little arms and legs and the head, and then I popped in little slits where there was like a major curve, so basically around all of the legs and all of the arms and like around the head also, so that when I turned it inside out, it turned out like nice and rounded. Now I did struggle to turn this inside out a little bit, but with some help with some tweezers and a dotting tool and using my scissors, I was able to get each kind of limb through that little hole and then end up with a shape like this. What I then went ahead and did was took little bits of polyfill at a time, and I just shoved it in and stuffed the head stuff first. I then moved on to the arms and the legs, and then once the legs were completely stuffed, I then went ahead and stitched up the hole where I stuffed from. I then realised that one of my legs was like completely longer than the other, so I tried to rectify it a little bit by stitching it upwards a bit, but that didn't really help out, to be honest. Anyway, to make the little gumdrop buttons, I just took some toy safety eyes and cut the back bits off, and then I just kind of like took some blue tack, stuck them on that, and then using some acrylic paint I just painted each of like the little beads. I did one pink, one green and one purple, and I left that to dry. I then did another coat of the acrylic paint also because some colours were a little bit opaque. I then went ahead with 2 more of those like toy safety eyes with the backs cut off, and I just hot glued them to the gingerbread's face. I then moved on with this little sprinkle effect fabric, and I just went ahead with some hot glue and folded in all 4 sides of the fabric to make sure that they had nice neat edges. I then went ahead and made it slightly smaller by folding in the like lengthways, just because it was a little bit too long for the ginge. What I then went ahead and did was just folded it a little bit and added a dot of glue in the middle, and then I added 2 dots of glue on the back so that I was left with a bow shape. What I then went ahead and did was took a very thin strip of the same fabric, and I just hot glued that all the way around to act as like a little kind of tie in the middle to act as the bow tie. I then went ahead and just hot glued that in place onto the gingerbread man. I then took some white tulip puffy paint and just piped on some icing, as well as some little eyebrows and a little mouth. And then I took the little gumdrop buttons and hot glued them on, and with a Posca pen I just popped some little dots on to act as sugar.
So yeah, this is how the little guy turned out. I think he just looks absolutely beautiful. I love his mouth, his eyebrows, his little sprinkle bow tie. One of his legs is longer than the other, but you know, it's a gingerbread man. Are they all perfect? I don't think so. But yeah, this is how he turned out and I'm so happy with him. So hopefully you like this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!